Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Why wait?
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy today.
Dove Man Plus Care, Whole Body Deal protects you everywhere. Here, when you're there. There, when you're here. Even down there. Dove Man Whole Body Deal care that goes everywhere.
You gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of amazing.
Oh, hey, Carfox, are you hiding from used car shopping? Yes, it doesn't have to be scary. Show me, Carfox. Knowing how the car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com.
2025 American League Division Series on FS1 presented by Booking.com. And after the Tigers score a pair in the eighth inning to tie it, a bottom half of the eighth inning, a one-out double from the dumper, and then the kid Julio Rodriguez, J-Rod. His homegrown talent, sending all sorts of emotional shock through T-Mobile Park with a starving fan base that is trying to advance to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 24 years. But right now, they're just trying to even this American League Division Series at one apiece. 2 on, 2 out for the lefty Grant Berger, who's facing the left-hander Josh Naylor. There's a first and second for Naylor. Berger was the first.
Oh, it's still the eighth inning.
Yesterday, he pitched a scoreless fifth.
Fuck this crap. Fuck this crap, man. Fuck this crap. They were all paid off by Vegas, were they? Not even paid off by Vegas.
The stolen base kept him out of the double play, but a nice play by McKinnon to keep this a one-run game on the ground ball ranks.
Anyone see the end of the Cardinals-Titans game today? Hey, these are some funny actors. Now their season is over. Their season is even alive. These guys are scripted characters, scripted losers. Detroit Lions, Cleveland Browns. Some things never change, do they? They're just characters. The Jets are characters. You figure after the Tigers tied the game with Big Dumper at the plate that he was going to win it. Getting that double, and then Big Dumper's the deciding run. There's no Aaron Judge, so we already know Seattle's coming back. Only down one game, but no Aaron Judge. You got to have Big Dumper in the pennant series. Mariners, Blue Jays. Mariners to beat the Blue Jays. Mariners off to the World Series. I think there's just no chance Major League Baseball is going to have both the Big Dumper and Great Judgino out of the playoffs in the divisional series. Not a chance. Top of the ninth inning. 3 more outs. 3 more outs. So that series will probably go 5 games. And it looks like the Dodgers series is going to go 5 games. I probably reckon Philadelphia is going to win tomorrow. Kansas City Chiefs win. Cooper Rush, it's like you're rushing Lamar's return. That's the whole thing with Cooper Rush, is you have to rush Lamar's return because Lamar Jackson is the MVP, a two-time MVP. Lamar Jackson is the decisive player on the Baltimore Ravens that you can't win without. And we've seen that in the playoffs a couple of years too. Kansas City Chiefs are going to be the 5th seed. Well, we'll see about San Diego. They lost today, did they? Well, the Patriots are up 19-10. Damn. Is it Josh Allen comeback time? 2017, number 17, 17-point New England Patriots winning this game. Looks like the Steelers are cooked. The Steelers still have to play the Bills and the Lions. The Ravens got this. The Cleveland Clowns and the Bungles are a joke. They may as well shut down Joe Burrow for the season. I'm telling you, the Ravens, they're going to win the division. The Steelers are going to be out of the playoffs. They collapsed in the second half of last year. It's a recurring pattern. Mike Tomlin, let's avoid this team. Let's lose to that team. Mike Tomlin has a habit of overlooking the bad teams that you should win. That's why he's always really bad against the Raiders. There's my Raider beanie. It's over here. I told you Pete Carroll's a joke. I don't care if the Chargers lost today. They still want a playoff game from Jim Harbaugh. If the Ravens make the playoffs, they're the number 4 seed. They win the AFC North. This means Kansas City's the best wild card team. Chiefs have to travel to Baltimore. Lamar Jackson beats Patrick Mahomes. Maybe a number 6 or number 7 team wins this year. So Lamar doesn't have to go to Buffalo in the divisional round of the playoffs. So I can see a surprise upset from a number 6 seed or number 7 seed in the AFC. So whoever's number 2, the Colts or the Chargers, one of those teams could be upset in the wild card round. But I think Baltimore is number 4, Chiefs are number 5. And it is looking like the Brewers are going to sweep the Cubs, I reckon. If not, then they'll win 3-1. The Yankees are obviously about to lose. I think Major League Baseball, the 2 series that are going to go deep are the Mariners, Tigers, and the Dodgers, Phillies. Let's go! Make them up! 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. And look at this team, man. Look at this Cardinals team. Everybody was paid everybody was in the rigging with Las Vegas. You can't convince me otherwise. 3, I could get 1 boneheaded play where you just make a stupid mistake, but 3 boneheaded plays. The interception, he fumbles, he's not even touched. Cardinals players not even jumped on the ball. They're just batting it towards the end zone. They're helping the Titans. The DeMarcado, he doesn't break the plane, and Kyler Murray playing retarded. He doesn't catch a snap. It hits his face mask, and the Titans are covered. The game's a joke. 1 more out away. NFL costs you money, man. Fuck this team. It's why I never, ever bet the Cardinals when they're a big money line favorite or when they're an 8 and 9 point spread. This team always lets teams back in the game. Fuck Kyler Murray. Fuck this team. They're a bunch of goddamn characters. Fuck this team. Colts are a lock next week. Colts by double digits. We'll finally see Kyler Murray gone. You guys are garbage, Arizona. And no, I didn't bet any money on this game. It's just fucking annoying. Quite frankly, this was an easy win. You had it. Just cross the fucking plane, you dumb retard. What are you doing? You guys are garbage. You got the interception. All you have to do is he just lets the ball go. It's not like somebody tackled him and forced a fumble. It's like he just lets the ball go, literally. Man, that was the worst loss ever. This has to be the worst Cardinals loss I've ever seen, going back to 2005, 2006. This is the worst loss I've ever seen. This is the worst loss ever. Let's go, Superman, Josh Allen, MVP, Super Bowl 60. 6-0 start to the season. Come on, Josh. What's Josh Allen made of? We should have had an expansion team. They should have never accepted the Cardinals. Arizona should have had an expansion team. They should have sent the Cardinals to Jacksonville or somewhere. Oh, just fouled it off. It's 2-2. 97 miles per hour. I got that. Oh, that was a strong take right there. 3-2 the count. He's a ninth hitter. He's out. Mariners took game 2. Let's go, Mariners. Now we talk in Seattle. Every single game, there's that one game that is the de facto any given Sunday game. Like it was, there's 2 of them this week. The other game was the 49ers and the Rams. That was the other game where too much money. And then obviously the Rams players were fumbling, and then the Rams coach decides not to put the ball in Matthew Stafford's hands on the 4th down call. The game goes to overtime. The Rams can't win by 9 points. The NFL's rigged. This is how you know it's rigged. That was another rigged game. Too much money was on the Rams because which wide receivers were hurt? It wasn't just Brock Purdy. Hey, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Again, I still like the Mariners to advance. It looks like Josh Allen's going to be the scripted MVP from the looks of it. Let's go, Bills. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
And look, the school was a tremendous game. Gave up the 2 home runs, but it was a fun game to watch.
All right, number 17. Get the 17th points of the game, right? The ball's in Josh Allen's hands. It's 24-20. It's Allen. That's 44 points. Bills are still unbeaten. Let's go. Oh, it's third down. Still 8 minutes left. I mean, it's like a 6-minute drive, punt the ball. Bills get a 2-minute offense. Josh Allen. He's the king of the NFL. Let's go. And they'll get into the end zone sooner rather than later. But this is division football. Anything happens in division football. The wild card picture is irrelevant for Baltimore because I believe they're going to win both games against the Steelers. The Steelers tend to sometimes lose a game against the Browns, so they could always. Browns have the number one defense. They already played the Browns already. The Ravens, the Browns do have the number one defense. Are they due to hit Aaron Rodgers pretty hard? I think the Ravens got the division easily. Because when the Ravens won Super Bowl 47, they did play a home playoff game. They won their division. They beat the Colts at home, but they had to travel to Denver and New England. And I think the same exact scenario. The Ravens win a home playoff game. They have to travel to the road to play whoever, Indianapolis, LA, whoever, and then have to play Buffalo in the AFC Championship game. So a trip to the East Coast, New England, a trip to the East Coast, Buffalo. That's how they make it to the Super Bowl again. And he does make the extra point. And so the Bills don't need to score a touchdown now. But again, Josh Allen is that guy. He's going to get the ball back. It's going to be 44 points. 44 points in the game. It's Allen, that's 44. I can see a 24-20 situation. And again, Buffalo Bills is 60, so this is the year of Super Bowl 60. It's the last unbeaten team going to go 6-0 in Super Bowl 60 since the Eagles lost today. They fell to 4-1, so we got to see a 6-0 team. The Colts are the lock of the week next week. The Colts can improve to 5-1 against the Cardinals. The Cardinals is 51. That's a pretty easy game. I think the Colts should win by double digits. I think, quite frankly, Indy will be 5-1. Tampa is 4-1. It's Tampa that's Gematria of 51. And the San Francisco 49ers are going to lose. The Bucs are going to improve to 5-1 because Baker Mayfield is cooking this year. The Rams are not a playoff team. I told you they were not a playoff team. And Matthew Stafford is going to retire. No home Super Bowl teams allowed to win. That's why Matt Stafford retires right before the Rams host the game next year. I can see a big injury for Justin Herbert next year. Yes, San Francisco is 50. That's the big number. Also, Brady's Camacho 23. We can see New England 2-3. And we can see Buffalo 5-0. So I think those are the key numbers for the end of this game tonight. The Jets are not going to beat the Broncos, right? That should be easy. Seahawks and the Jaguars. The overrated pretenders Seahawks defense, they're a joke. Seahawks will be 4-3. Which game do they lose? Against the Texans? No, they're going to beat the Texans. They will probably lose against the Jags, but they'll beat Houston. What if the Patriots kick the field goal and the Bills drive down? They literally score the game-winning touchdown 24-23. That'd be kind of a pretty dope ending, no lie there. When will the Jets win their first game? Who knows? They definitely do need quarterback. They got to keep on losing. The Dolphins just lost to the Panthers, so there goes their chances. The Chargers are going to be 4-2 next week easily. And the LA Chargers are going to go for 5-2 against Indy. They'll be 4-2 before playing the Colts. I like the Chargers to beat the Colts. That's another reason why the Colts have to beat the Cardinals, because they're hyping up the Chargers-Colts game. The Chargers got to get on the win column next week. Same thing with the Colts. So I feel really great about both teams winning. And Mike McDaniel's probably going to get fired. Jaguars have one of the top defenses in the league. The Bills play the Falcons on. Let's see if the Bills play next week. They play the Falcons on Monday Night Football next week. Falcons is gematria of 70. So will the Bills have the chance to go for 7-0 after beating the Falcons? It is possible. It is possible. The Packers are obviously going to beat Cincinnati. The Lions-Chiefs is a good one. The Chiefs will be 3-2. The Lions are 4-1. That's not good. The Lions could go for 5-1 if they beat the Chiefs, like Tampa's gematria 51. I could see the Lions winning one of their next two games. They'll fall to 5-2 after playing the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers is 52 and the Vikings is 52. So which game do we got the Lions losing against? Tampa Bay and Baker or Kansas City? Is this a revenge game for Kansas City, or is this the Lions are the kryptonite of the Chiefs in the regular season? He doesn't even try to throw the ball downfield. He's being a good actor right there, giving the ball back to Josh Allen. He understood the assignment, didn't he? He understood perfectly what the assignment was. Well, even if the Patriots lose this week, they're going to beat New Orleans next week. I don't care if it's on the road. They should beat New Orleans. Bryce Young is terrible on the road. He's like 1-17, but he is playing at home against the Cowboys. Cowboys destroyed Carolina a couple years ago. I don't know who was the starter, Andy Dalton or Bryce Young in that game. But the Commanders are still ahead of the Cowboys after today. You know what? Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys they're going to have to beat Carolina because this is the cupcake portion of their schedule. The Cowboys get the Commanders and the Broncos next, and then they get the Cardinals and the Raiders. Two games that may appear easy. I think because Denver's really good because the Commanders are the Commanders, and they got Eagles and Chiefs and Lions and Chargers in another game against the Commanders. They are going to have to beat Carolina next week, and they will beat Carolina next week. Carolina could fall to 2-4. It's Young, that's Camacho 25. They could slip and fall to 2-5. The Panthers are going for 3-0 against at home, and it's Cowboys, that's 30. So there could be, this game could be a trap. Who knows? But in this news cycle, this is the hype up the Cowboys portion. October is the month of pretenders, not contenders. Pretenders. The months of contenders are November and December. The months of pretenders is September and October. If you are Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, you obviously contenders. So your months are November and December. The Steelers are ultimately pretenders because Aaron Rodgers is towards the end of his career and Lamar Jackson is a popular superstar internationally and across America. He's one of the top selling international jerseys. There's too much money at stake for Lamar Jackson not to be in the playoffs. And Lamar Jackson is going to win the division because they're going to get a tiebreaker over the Steelers, and the Steelers have got very tough opponents such as the Chargers, the Bills, and the Lions, two teams that the Ravens have already played that, let's not forget, the Steelers still have to play against. So I don't think there's any upset of the Cowboys next week. You've got your Vikings 3-2, Seahawks 3-2, Cowboys. So the Cowboys are still fighting for a wild card spot. Technically, Rams are 3-2. But there's no competition in the NFC South. The Falcons are going to be in the wild card hunt. Pass interference! There's a flag. There's a flag on the play. Illegal touching. Yeah! First down. Let's go. Let's go. They didn't call it illegal touching. I was like, okay, well, they're going to call it illegal touching because he was touching the chalk and he head back into the field. But he was pushed out of bounds. Illegal pushing out of bounds right there. The regular season is rigged for Josh Allen, not necessarily the playoffs. Bills, Ravens, part 3. Ravens are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. One and done, Kansas City Chiefs. No one even tries to tackle Josh Allen. He's like a huge asset. He is too valuable for the NFL to risk injuring. And the defensive players are ordered by the NFL. Let's not injure one of our prized assets. Patrick Mahomes is one of these guys that you're not allowed to put a big hit on because he's deemed too valuable for the enterprise, the entity as a whole. I'll have to observe how people tackle and try to hit at Lamar Jackson because he's in the same club. Hey, he did hit Josh Allen right there. There's 37 points in the game, and I think Joshua Allen is 33. Josh Allen is 33. Joshua Allen is 37. He played like the white Michael Vick his rookie year, but he was much improved and polished as a passer. That back shoulder, it does not look easy, but they made it look easy. And the coverage right there was as good as it gets. There's nothing you can do any better if you are that cornerback on the Patriots. He turned his head back to play for the ball, but the timing right there was perfect.
And that's when you believe. When your quarterback throws you one of those, you know he believes.
You know, Tom, this would seem you were tough. How about you're around the 40-yard line club? Over 9 yards tonight.
I think this is
49 yards.
they wanted to try to get in field goal range. That's why they called a run there. You don't want to be too conservative. I think you should call a slant and test the middle of the field, or a stop and go, stop, stutter, go route. Slant, I called it. I got the slant. I called the hot route. Slant in the middle of the field. Get that motherfucking ball out there. I like the way this offensive coordinator thinks. Buffalo is 27. The Patriots are going to try to go for the 27th points of the game. They're going to have to if they want to win, assuming the Bills are going to score here. Are you good enough for the underneath to force the 2-minute warning and you still have the ball? Yep. Incomplete pass. The ref blows the play dead. It's incomplete. He didn't fumble. He didn't take too many steps forward. He just didn't have control of the ball. And Dalvin Cook does have 46 rushing touchdowns with Florida State. Levi Stadium 46. It is also SoFi Stadium. That's 46. So that is the SoFi gematria we have to keep in mind for. 46 is also SoFi Stadium. He's out of bounds. Titanics and the Raiders. Are the Raiders going to beat the Titans? Are they going to get their first home win of the season? 1-0, 1-4. I think this could be an easy game for Geno. Raiders defense is supposed to be good. They're just giving up, I think, because they're tired of the offense. And I completely understand. Geno threw 2 more picks today. Field goal try. The receiver on the left, he could have came back to the ball. But it's New Orleans in abbreviations. Matt Prater's still around? Holy hell. They play New Orleans next.
Sometimes on moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. But thanks to Skyrizi, I'm free of paralyzed skin.
Okay, New Orleans equals 29-11, 25-7.
With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% plaque free. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year.
Are the Bills defense to get the ball back? The Bills are 3-0 at home. When is their next home game? Kansas City. What if they lose their first home game against Kansas City, Buffalo?
Now's the time. Ask your doctor.
The Patriots still have a chance because Chief is Gematria 31. Buffalo could hypothetically fall to 3-1 at home. You never know. Drake May. Drake May is 38, Louisiana 38, New Orleans, Louisiana 83. So just like how Mayfield is 39, the Seahawks is 39. Mayfield had a big game against Seattle. Drake May is going to go off against the Saints next week. May is 64, New Orleans Saints 64. I wonder what's his overall win-loss record. Five and 11. 2-3 is Brady. I'm not sure what exactly 3-2 connects with Buffalo. Why can't Josh Allen get to 33 passing attempts? That's the Josh Allen is 33. Why can't he? Let's see what McDermott's overall record. Does he have 100 wins yet in the NFL? Maybe, at least probably not quite there yet, is he? Well, he's at 91. He's at 90. 45 losses in New England is 45. New England is 45. He has 45 losses in the regular season. Although Allen is 91, he can get the 91 regular season wins, and these are the big numbers that hit on national TV games. Patriots is 98 in reverse. McDermott could get his 98th win overall as Bills coach. He could get 98th win overall. Get him! Oh, he caught it. How does that happen? Game-winning drives are automatic now. It's looking like the Patriots going to kick a game-winning field goal. These game-winning drives are almost automatic. Somebody on Buffalo's got to force a turnover. Okay. From near sack to completion, the very best in the world. Ball at the 41-yard line. 41 is the big Super Bowl gematria. Are we going to see another comeback here on Sunday Night Football for Buffalo? The ball's at the 41-yard line when we get back from the 2-minute break. Super Bowl in the Bay Area is 41 in gematria. But Sean McDermott can get his 98th win overall as coach, and Patriots is 98, so I wonder. Although if Buffalo loses, they'll keep the division somewhat close. The Patriots really gonna be 4-2. They could be 5-2 hypothetically. They play the Saints. They play the Titanics. They play the Cleveland Clowns. They're looking rather pretty good. Steelers have a head-to-head tiebreak over New England. I think when the Ravens play the Steelers week 17, the Ravens will be a game up on the Steelers in the standing. So that's mute. That's irrelevant.
Walmart deals are happening October 7th through 12th, and they're big. Save on tech, fashion,
The Ravens travel to Pittsburgh in week 18. That's a road game. Pittsburgh is Camacho of San Francisco, a game with many playoff implications. January the 4th, Pittsburgh is 50, San Francisco is 50. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have booked their ticket to the playoffs with a huge week 18 win over the Steelers. And the NFC side, who is the number 6 and number 7 seed? The Cowboys are in the hunt. The Vikings are in the hunt. The Commanders are in the hunt. Those are probably and the Bears are in the hunt. Let's assume the Lions and Packers are going to at least be in the top 5. Whoever's a wild card team. It's the Seattle Seahawks. So, yep, these teams are in the hunt. The Cardinals are not in the hunt. The Cowboys are a game and a half back because of the tie. That's why they have to beat Carolina, too. Second and 9, second and 8. Patriots must be a little bit conservative to try to prevent Josh Allen from getting the ball back. They won't try to go no huddle. They don't need to. Second and 9. Man, the Bills' defense sucks. They're getting a field goal, right? Josh Allen choked. He needed to tell his wide receivers they needed to come back to the football. There's a not good communication on the part of the Buffalo Bills. If they get the ball at the 35-yard line, it takes one completion, again, field goal range. And for a 60-yard field goal, I see what you did there. 46 points like Levi's Stadium? Probably. The Patriots are going to be ahead, and it looks like they'll be left with 20 seconds left. There's not going to be much time for them to drive down. They better hope the kicker misses the field goal. All right. And next play will be a running play. You can't throw the ball there. Stephon Diggs used to play with Buffalo. Was it? Yeah, he used to play with Buffalo. That's probably the script for this game. He used to play with Buffalo. Running play right here. All right. I was like, hold on there. He's not going to throw it, right? Now he's just going to fall down. But this is kind of a tougher angle for the kicker. It's not right down the center. He's going to have to kick it from the far right hash. That's the only disadvantage of running a play like that. 13 seconds or less, right? $20 seconds left. 20-20 is the score. Wow. 20 seconds left. The score is 20-20. Does Diggs equal 20? A blocked field goal. Another field goal block. It's coming. Another field goal block. Yeah, he's got it. There's not enough time to spike the ball, too. A slot receiver, deep post, get out of bounds is the play call when they get the ball at the 35-yard line. New England Patriots are keeping the AFC East interested. This was the scripted Stephon Diggs comeback game to Buffalo. Fuck New England. Fuck the Patriots. And we know they are not winning shit in the playoffs, right? But the Patriots bandwagon has completely emptied. I don't see them shirts anymore, dude. Well, you're using too much time on that clock. That game is over. Buffalo are going to hold on, and New England's going to hold on and win. Lions Chiefs. Who's going to win that one? Oh, boy. Chiefs got to beat the Jaguars. Patrick is 33. They get ball to 3-3. Chargers have to win. You're going to have to keep up with the Chargers. Packers were hurt by the loss by the tie game at Dallas. I could see Lions losing against the Chiefs, so that NFC North stays close. This could be a revenge game against the Lions if you're the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, I think Kansas City are going to beat the Lions next week. I think Josh Allen will definitely beat the Chiefs. Between the two teams that Kansas City's going to face, Detroit and Buffalo, they're going to beat Detroit. But they'll lose against Buffalo this year because they won't even play Buffalo in the playoffs. So the Bills are going to win in the regular season. Patriots pulled it off. They pulled it off. Who's going to make it in the playoffs on the NFC side? Daniels will make it back to the playoffs. Seattle, they will choke. Who's going to be the 7th seed? Tampa, Washington. I don't know if the Bears are going to make it. That this field is too crowded. They still have to play the Packers. Yeah, so that NFC side, that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. The Lions might lose against Kansas City. They probably will.
And you can't look at them through the prism of the season and go, Milton Williams, what he's done. This is a different football team.
The Patriots within a game in the AFC East. Will it drive to win the game?
Okay, the Steelers are going to beat the Bengals. You know what? They're going to be 5-1. They're going to lose against the Packers, maybe against the Colts. They'll lose against the Chargers. They'll beat the Bengals. They'll probably beat Chicago. They'll lose against the Bills. They'll lose against the Ravens. They'll lose against the Lions. Steelers are going to go through a late season collapse. But I don't see how useful Aaron Rodgers having a season-ending injury is going to help with the Week 18 flex game. Chargers are still going to win the division. It's the Chiefs that are going to Baltimore wild card week. The Chargers get the flexing games against the Texans and the Broncos. They play the Cowboys on the 21st. This helps.